All right, we're about ready to get things started here. I hope everyone is having a terrific Thursday night tonight. Firstly, yeah, we're back in the OG outfit for this time around. I think with what the game we're starting, I think it's a little fitting to be in the tack gear. But before we jump into the new playthrough that we're doing tonight, we got a couple of news stories. Well, really one. And it's all 40k related, all Warhammer 40k related, because they just had their skulls event. It's basically their big game announcement stream. So a lot of stuff got announced today. One of the big things that got announced was that we're getting a new 40k CRPG being made by Owlcat Games. It's the same developers behind Rogue Trader, which if you guys haven't played 40k Rogue Trader yet, I highly recommend you do so. It's a fantastic CRPG. If you want a good comparison, think it's basically Baldur's Gate 3, but it's replace all the D&D stuff with 40k, and there you go. But we got a new game announcement from Owlcat. It's another 40k CRPG called Warhammer 40k Dark Heresy. Where we're gonna be playing as an Inquisitor this time around, which is gonna be really cool. And it looks like they're also teasing Night Lords, a lot of really cool stuff. And on top of that, they also announced some more stuff coming to 40k Rogue Trader, along with a new DLC expansion called Lex Imperialis, which will add a new class to the game, the Adeptus Arbites? I want to say Arbites, but it's probably not that, and given like the sort of like gothic slash like Roman sort of theme that the Imperium has, it's probably the Adeptus Arbites. Along with a new companion named Solomorn Anthar. I'm pretty stoked, honestly, because on top of Arbites, the Arbites for Rogue Trader, they announced a new class for Dark Tide, which is the Arbites. And people like the Arbites because, you know, you get your Mastiffs, you get your Doggos, your super cybernetic Doggos. So that's pretty cool. I might actually jump back into Dark Tide now when that comes out, because I think a lot of the stuff that was announced 40k wise is all coming out next month in June. So June is going to be a big 40k month of the year. So yeah, you got your Rogue Trader stuff, and then you also got your Dark Tide stuff. A lot of really cool stuff there. They announced a new Talisman game. Talisman Digital Deluxe Edition. From what I understand, this is all 40k. This is all Warhammer Fantasy. And it's like a card game. It's like a pseudo card game, board game type deal. This is the first I heard about Talisman, but apparently people, apparently it's a fan, you know, people like it, you know. It doesn't really look like my type of game, because I'm not really a big card game person. But I know people are excited for this. On top of that, we got some new Warhammer 3 announcements for, Total War Warhammer. A new DLC expansion called the Tides of Torment, which I believe this is the expansion that's adding in the new Legendary Lord for Slaanesh. I can't remember what their name is, though, but I'm pretty stoked for it. I still got to get the other DLCs for Warhammer 3. Then they announced a lot of card games, a lot of like mobile game stuff that, you know, it's exciting for some people, but I know a lot of people aren't particularly happy about it. They announced some Tacticus updates, as well as Warhammer combat cards. I don't know. Speaking of mobile games, I think everyone, I do mean everyone, kind of got blue-balled a little bit, because during the stream, they showed off a trailer for this upcoming 40K game called Supremacy. And this trailer was so fucking badass. You could look up the trailer yourself. Like, you had this line of Imperial Guardsmen fighting against like orcs, you know, chaos, all that other stuff. It was built like this. It was built like a Total War game. It was being billed at like a Total War game, because, you know, they're presenting it as, like, you know, massive battles, a lot of really cool shit. And then at the very end of the trailer, you see free to play, and then you see available on the Play Store, iPhone, and PC. But it is important to mention that they put the mobile shit like at the top first, and it's like everyone's dreams were dashed, because obviously, you know, there have been rumors for a very long time now that Creative Assembly was working on a, well, not, I want to say they're working on it, but there's like there's rumors that the next Warhammer game that Creative Assembly is going to do is a 40K game. This looked like that from how they're presenting it, but that turned out to not be the case. And now, it might be something akin to like Battle Sector or Dawn of War, because they did show gameplay, but after they showed off the trailer, they had like a little bit of a developer behind the scenes thing for Supremacy, and they were showing off like unit models and all this other stuff. They looked to be in-game renders, so who knows? It could be interesting, but I feel like everyone is sorely disappointed that this isn't anything like major, because I think everyone would be so down for essentially a Total War style 40K game, to, you know, that the scale that they're presenting it as. But on top of that, they announced some Blood Bowl 3 news. We're getting a new team. The Team of Corn is being added. I didn't play Blood Bowl 3. I've only ever played 2. And I know Blood Bowl 3 wasn't in the bestest of states when it launched. Like, I heard it was like super microtransaction heavy, and people were really angered about it. But obviously, you know, I think they're still pushing to try and make it better. And I know people are going to be excited to play as Corn. On top of that, they announced that Bolt Gun is getting a sequel. If you guys remember, I did a playthrough of the first Bolt Gun game about a couple years ago. I really enjoyed it. It was a very, very great boomer shooter game, and it very well fits the 40K universe, and I'm excited to see what is going to be taking place for Bolt Gun 2. Then you have a sequel to the Mechanicus game. I never played. I think it was really called Warhammer 40K Adeptus Mechanicus. And then, yeah, they announced that it's getting a sequel. Looks to be more of like another XCOM style tactical game, which could be pretty cool. I'd have to play them for myself. They announced some Vermintide 2 updates. We're getting a free update called Verminous Dreams. So I always love free updates. Free updates are awesome. And then, probably one of the bigger ones for me anyway, is that they announced that Warhammer 40K Speed Freaks is now on its 1.0 launch. I played a little bit of Speed Freaks in early access a year ago. I didn't stream it, but I did play it. I really enjoyed it. I think this type of, a combat racing game fits the orcs perfectly. If only we could get a new, like, I think it's called, like, Air Boys or something like that. The War Thunder game. That was where you also play as the orcs. That wasn't as good. But, you know, I think this update will, I think this announcement of the 1.0 launch will get me into you know, jumping back into Speed Freaks, and I guess the game is also on sale for $16 right now. So if you want to get that, it's gonna have offline and online play, 9 vehicles, 10 maps, various orcs to unlock. It does have a sort of same customization that Space Marine 2 has, where you can paint like each individual part of your car, which is pretty cool. And again, fits the 40k fan base perfectly, or just Warhammer in general. And then yeah, there was Supremacy. They announced some updates for Battle Sector, which from what I understand, Battle Sector was basically a spiritual successor to the Dawn of War games. Except I think this is more turn-based instead of it being an RTS. Some updates for Warhammer 40k Gladius, updates for Warpforge, and the Horus Heresy Legions, which are more card games. Then you have the RBD's announcement for Darktide. And okay, so I'm not surprised that 40k is doing, because 40k has been doing crossovers with multiple different types of games that are just kind of like wild. They did a crossover with Power Wash Simulator about a year or so ago that people seem to really enjoy, and it seems like this time around the next big game that they're doing a crossover with is Rust, the survival, one of the first major survival crafting games to come out, and this one was purely, Rust is basically more PvP focused than anything. I never played Rust because I just don't like the idea of making a lot of progress on something only for like you to log out and then all of a sudden you come back in and oh shit, someone raided your base, took all your shit. So that's why I never really got into Rust. But I think this could be pretty cool. I think the idea of a survival game in the 40k verse could be neat. And then one of my favorite announcements of the night was more Space Marine 2 updates. I always love a Space Marine 2 update, and this time around, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting Horde mode. Well, they're not calling it Horde mode this time around. They're calling it Siege mode. It is coming out on June 26th. And, you know, it looks cool. It looks really fucking cool. And the thing that kind of has me a little bit giddy is the fact that in the trailer they showed off a Dreadnought being used. So it makes it making me wonder if maybe we're getting kill streaks or we get to pilot a Dreadnought. That would be pretty cool. I would love to pilot a Dreadnought and mow down waves of Tyranids. That would be awesome. I still got to get back into Space Marine 2. I've kind of dropped off. I kind of dropped off it after a little bit. But I think this is going to be the right time, especially with the Space Wolves cosmetic pack they released like a month or so ago. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. And then we have another slight crossover event with Counter-Strike 2. I guess you're going to be able to get 40k themed stickers for your weapons. The only people that are really going to be excited for this are the 40k fans that are also fans of Counter-Strike 2. Then another really cool announcement, and it might actually get me into playing it for the channel. Dawn of War, the first ever 40k Dawn of War game, is getting a remaster. I remember playing it back in 2020. It's, you know, it's being called the Definitive Edition. You know, slightly updated graphics. It's just making everything look cleaner, 4K support, making it run better on modern day systems. I always love a good remaster. And I think this will definitely get me into probably playing Dawn of War again. And to top it all off, ladies and gentlemen, they're releasing this remaster with all 4 campaigns. So you're going to get the base campaign, I think Winter Assaults, Dark Crusade. What the fuck was the other one? I own all the campaigns on Steam. Let me do a quick look. Warhammer. So there's that. Yep, Dark Crusade, Soulstorm, and Winter Assault. So yeah, base game, Crusade, Soulstorm, Winter Assault are all going to be in this definitive edition. Again, really cool. I love a good remaster. Then another thing they announced was basically Space Marine 1 is getting remastered too. So that's really cool. It's gonna have, again, same thing as Dawn of War, making it run better on modern systems. Slightly updated gameplay to make it a little bit better. Again, love a good remaster. The one thing I'm not finding on, because I have a GameSpot article pulled up looking through the announcements. The one thing I did not see for this was GOG, Good Old Games, announced that they were bringing more classic Warhammer games to their preservation program. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what games those are right quick. I know one of them, I believe, is Chaos Gate. Hold on. There we go. Thank you, Reddit article. I'm gonna try and keep that. What do we got? So the first game that they announced was okay, they're going really fast with this. So 40k Chaos Gate, Final Liberation Warhammer Epic 40,000, Warhammer 40k Rights of War, Warhammer Shadow of the Horned Rat, Warhammer 40k Fire Warrior, which I actually just bought that game on GOG not too long ago, so I don't know. I guess they're just making it a little bit easier to be preserved, because you could already get Fire War. No, wait, you couldn't get Fire Warrior on. Am I being dumb? I can't tell if I got it or if I just saw the page for it. I don't know. Was there anything else announced? Let's see. Oh no, that's a giveaway for Rights of War. Okay, looks like it was just those games. So I already can't remember what games they announced, but you know, I like that. I like what GOG does. They always do a great job trying to keep games preserved, making sure they are free from DRM bullshit, making it to where you don't need an online connection to connect to a to play a game that is 20 plus years old. Keep doing the good work there, GOG. They do have a thing where you can recommend games to put on the preservation program. I think I submitted a couple of games on there. You know, it would be cool to see like childhood games I used to play, but are either ridiculously hard to emulate or just you can't find them anywhere without paying, you know, an arm and a leg for them. Again, love to see it. Love a good remaster. Love games being preserved. I think more games. I think more companies need to prioritize that instead of doing this whole like, oh, you need to be comfortable with not owning your games. Oh yeah, you don't actually own this game, you're just buying a license for it. Anyway. That's all the news I got for tonight. Cool stuff, love it. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump into Terminator. Which, by the way, yeah, we're playing Terminator Resistance. New playthrough time. We finished off Amalur on Tuesday. I already went through the list. I'm not going to go through it again. So yeah, that's why I'm in tack gear. We're gonna fight against the. Oh, pardon me. We're gonna fight against the machine tonight. But before we do, the thoughtful shill of the night goes to Dance with the Dead. Really great synthwave artists that I've been listening to for quite a while now. All their music is stream free. Just make sure to credit them and all that. funky jazz. And as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, thoughtful shills are the best kind of shills. But, yeah. Let's get into Terminator. Oh. See the dude. Yeah, iconic little bit. Yeah, so I only know a tiny bit. So obviously this is the first playthrough. I've not played this game before. So no spoilers, please. I think that's a given. But this was made by Teon, which, if you guys don't know who Teon is, they're the ones that made that god-awful Rambo game from back in 2014. But they've been redeeming themselves since then. Because obviously they made this game, which was very well received by the community and all that. And then they went on to make RoboCop Rogue City, which I actually did end up playing last year when it came out. Rogue City is a fantastic game. Fantastic RoboCop game. That's also actually getting DLC. I think it's coming out this year. So yeah. I've never played this one. And I'm pretty stoked to see where Teon went after Rambo. Ooh. That one. Wait, Infiltrator mode. Ooh. Do I own the DLCs? I have to check. We're gonna start a new main campaign, normal mode, because haha, I don't wanna hurt myself. I may need to turn the game volume down, because even though I have it down at 35 in game. Oh.
On August 29th, 1997, Skynet, a computer system built to protect us, became self-aware. It viewed humanity as a threat to its existence and decided to act. Judgment Day, as we eventually called it, marked the beginning of the war against the machines. Skynet attacks happened almost daily, but the attack that happened on that day was like nothing we'd seen before.
Iconic skull crush. I've actually kind of been getting a little bit, I've been kind of getting back into Terminator recently.
Come on. Where are the others? Where's the rest of the resistance? I don't know.
Oh god, watch it behind you, mate! Ah, shit.
No! No, no!
Oh. Hi, you want to be friends? Okay, you don't want to be friends. Okay, been being a little bit rough.
What? Get a bus now. Quick.
I'm through. This is Private Jacob.
I know who you are.
Wait, his fucking name is Private Jacob? Oh my god. Dude, this game was like made for me. Also, hold on, let me turn on subtitles for you. Ain't no way. Okay, hold on. The sensitivity's a little bit high for my liking. Health bar, visibility, weapon bar. What is the... Okay. 20? No, I don't want to do that. Crouching, toggle, running, toggle. I'm gonna make that a hold. And crouching, yes. I'm always down for... I'm always down for crouching being a toggle and all that other fun stuff. Let's knock it down to 16, maybe? There we go, that works. Holy shit. HK aerial.
Now go right.
Oh god, run! Run! Oh fuck! I live, bitch! Oh.
You okay? Talk to me.
I am. Who are you?
It doesn't matter. Right now, you need to find a way to get out of there.
Now, my history when it comes to the... Because, like, I've watched basically all the movies except for, like, Dark Fate and Genesis. I think those are the only two ones I haven't seen. I've watched them all the way up to Salvation. And then I got really disappointed in Salvation when literally no one used laser guns. As for the games, the only games I really played of the Terminator was, I think, 3 Rise of the Machines on PS2. And I actually played the Judgment Day game on Genesis. And I want to say that's about it. Oh, hell yeah, lead pipe, this will kill him. Medkit. Trade resource. Escape Pasadena. Ain't this in Texas? I don't know my locations.
HK aerial flying by. Don't let it see you.
Run, 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 run.
So keep moving.
Oh. Ultravision goggles. Ultravision goggles enable you to see enemies through walls and other solid objects within a limited radius. When in use, you cannot use weapons and your movement becomes slower.
Stop. There are T-800s patrolling in front of the building. Make sure they don't see you.
Ooh. I know there's an RTS game that came out last year, Terminator Dark Fate. I heard it's also really difficult, but I'd love to play that at some point. And I know they announced a survival game too. I can't remember what it was called. Detection indicator. The detection indicator displays Skynet units' real-time visual and auditory detection levels. When the indicator turns red, the nearby enemies are aware of your presence. Oh, how fun! Right now, I don't think I'm really looking to use up my ammo. And they're just bullying that poor man. Fabrics, metal scraps. Now, okay. Oh, well, I've been detected. Wow, okay, those dudes are... Those are wimps! Take. Oh, well. Looks like I'm a fighting. God damn it, I don't mean to get detected, it just sort of happens.
Okay, now, through that garage. It's important.
What's there? Hello?
Patrick, come over here. We can't do this right now, kiddo.
I don't want to go with
No,
you.
you don't, but we can't stay here. Who's there? Oh, thank God. You're from the Resistance. See, Patrick? He's going to help us.
No, they're going to get us.
Please, you need to help me. My little brother, he just won't listen.
I'm not going. Leave me alone.
Kid, you need to...
I said leave me alone.
Your choices matter. I will protect you.
I know you're scared, but staying here is not an option.
Jennifer
Protect
appreciated
your
that.
sister, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm Jennifer, by the way.
I've heard there's an evacuation point near here.
Yeah, I know. My people are organizing it. We're heading there right now. I'll take us there. Come on, let's go.
Do you have a vehicle?
Where's the rest of the Resistance?
I don't know. I came here looking for them myself.
So it's just you then.
Yeah, you damn right it is, lady.
This way.
I thought Pasadena was safe.
It was. Until all the soldiers were pulled out from the area. Through here.
Lady, I'm the one leading the way. I'm the one with the gun.
Terminators.
Get down! Get down!
What's going on?
Yeah, kid, you need to shut the fuck up. Ooh. How did they not see us? Bruh. Dude, there's no way! I'm sorry, there's no way that Terminator did not know we were there. I'm calling bullshit.
Aaron said these attacks happen more often as the line gets closer.
This Erin, has she seen the annihilation line?
Seen it. She's been on the other side of it. Tried to warn us. Maybe it wasn't. We're here.
How gracious of you to finally join us. Where's your father?
He's not coming.
God damn it. Tell Ryan that we need to leave, now.
No. Just let me think.
Jennifer, thank God you're here.
Let's see here, anything interesting I can pick up here?
Oh, you're from the Resistance. Thank you for making sure that Jennifer and Patrick got here safe.
Are you the guy I spoke to on the radio?
Nah, I don't think so. I haven't been able to reach anybody for a while now, but listen. I know that Colin wants us to go, but I don't know how I feel about leaving anyone behind. Jennifer just got here, and you said yourself that you heard someone on the radio. There could be other people out there. Don't you think somebody should go and look for them? I mean, you're from the Resistance. It's your call.
I'll search for other survivors.
I'll search for other survivors.
Good, I'll get the bus ready. Before you go, talk to Erin. She might be able to get you a med kit. Oh, and take this. You'll probably need it.
Yeah, an Uzi. Let's go. Love that. Hello.
Ryan told me that you might have a med kit for me.
Did he now? So I guess he's the one who rations out our supplies. If you really need it, you can have it. But our supplies are scarce, and I'd rather keep it for a real emergency.
I don't...
So you tell me, do you really need it or not?
No, not really.
I'll manage without it.
I'm glad you're more brave than Ryan.
Yeah, like, again, I have 3. I'll be fine.
Chasing ghosts? That's what we do now? Fucking hero.
Dude, go fuck yourself, man. Alright, another spider bot. Oh, that's a big boy.
Anyone there?
Can't play with fire there for a little bit.
No one's here.
Yeah, that's a big dude I do not want to get in a tussle with. Oh, you know what? I can just barely see the vision cone on the robot.
Is anyone here? Nothing.
Armored spider. Okay, so that's what they're called. Hello? Anybody?
Anyone in here?
Who's there?
I've come to get you. There's an evacuation point not far from here. You need to get there fast.
No, I'm not leaving. Have you seen what's out there? That giant spider. It's going to get us. You have to destroy it.
I'll see what I can do about it.
All right. Kind of figured I was gonna have to go after it anyway, but health 69%. Love it.
Is it safe?
Yeah, I took care of it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I don't see anyone else. I'm heading your way.
I'll just follow wherever you're going, lady.
I see them. We're almost there.
Oh shit.
Come on, let's clear the path.
Wow, this reminds me of a good old duck hunt in the swamp.
More of them coming.
This one's for you. I'm out of ammo. Grab this.
Jennifer, what's the holdup?
Tin cans coming.
Jennifer!
Get in.
Go, go, go!
Come on, motherfuckers, go! The Annihilation Line is the line that separates the living from the dead, composed of an army of Terminators, the ultimate killing machines. It keeps advancing. Its purpose? The total extinction of mankind. Ah, okay, so it's literally just like... literally a line of Terminators that just hunt down humans.
Mark's about to pass out. We need to stop soon.
Okay, we'll do that. I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Ryan. That over there is Erin. She's the doctor of the group. Jennifer's a scavenger, and Colin, well, you can ask him yourself what he thinks he does.
I'm Jacob. I'm a private from the Resistance. Pacific Division.
Pacific? You're a long way from home. What you doing down here?
My entire division was wiped out. I'm trying to get in touch with the South Division. I've got a message for Commander Barron.
So, it's true? The Annihilation Line's coming?
It wasn't the Annihilation Line. It was something else.
Then what was it?
To be honest, I'm not sure myself.
God damn it! That's as far as this piece of shit will go.
Let's Let's get off the road. Pull up over there. We got some time on them, so let's not lose our heads.
I'll be on the fucking lookout for tin cans.
Aaron, you do what you think is best for Mark. I'll see what I can do about the bus. Jacob, it might take a while, so can you look inside and see if it's safe to stay?
Sure.
Jennifer, would you help me?
Sure.
Dun 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 dun. Well, this looks a little bit homey. You know, when you ignore all the possible broken glass that may, you know, be around here.
I've been patient with you for the sake of this group, but you had one job today and you dropped the fucking ball.
I don't have to listen to this shit.
Sure, walk away, asshole.
Ooh. Crafting table. Useful items such as medkits, ammunition, or explosive. To craft more items, you have to reach your required crafting skill level. Oh, I can craft a couple of lockpicks. Love that. I can't really do anything else more than that. Oh, so what all can we craft? So, regular pipe bomb, sound decoy, red plasma cells, really slow-mo simulant, pain-killing simulant, violet plasma cells. Oh, so is this literally just like, so it's ammunition for, okay, no, never mind. It's different types of laser weapons. Okay. Laser trap, speed simulant, termination knife. Okay, so it's like it's made in a way that can actually kill Terminators from behind. That's kind of cool. And Sicky Bomb, love that. Achievement unlocked. Successfully craft 5 items. I crafted 5 lockpicks. A couple of beds. Nice couch. Might want to board up the windows. Or at the very least, set them up with a drape. Lockpicking! Oh wait, is this the fucking Skyrim lockpicking? Rotate the pen at the same time, try and turn the lock. Yeah, it's literally the Skyrim. Oh, nice M4.
This for us? Oh, did I startle you?
Only a little bit. What do you want?
What do you want?
I'm so glad you asked. Since we're stuck here, I figured I'll go see if anything's creeping around the corner. I hear that you're looking for the Resistance, and where I'm heading, they used to have an outpost. I wouldn't mind backup while I'm out there. So what do you say? Buddies? Talk to Ryan and see if he needs anything. I'm moving out now. Let's meet at the bridge. And don't make me wait, will you?
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna grab that gun.
This might come in
M16. Huh, well. Sorry, I got my guns confused.
some damage.
Oh, love that. Hey kid, what are you doing? When can I... Okay, so I need chemicals for ammunition. Hello.
Hey, thanks for earlier. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have started completely freaking out. And that wouldn't have done anyone any good. Patrick's been through a lot, you know? I as we all have. I just wish I could find something that would take his mind off all this. At least for a moment. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Were there any resistance? Yeah, actually, I probably should be reading out the lines since they're all spoken, so.
Were there any resistance in Pasadena?
They were stationed just outside of town since I can remember. But they moved not that long ago. We tried to convince ourselves that maybe we were safe so they didn't need to be there anymore. But apparently we were wrong.
What about your father? What happened to him?
He protected us from a tin can. We were able to sneak out, but he had no chance. When I looked back, he was lying there, dead on the floor. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm ready for this.
Sorry, didn't mean to trigger you in any way.
Sorry for panicking before. It's just that... Why do they always have to look like spiders?
That's entirely fair, lady. It's one thing to have, to be afraid of spiders. It's another thing to encounter, robot spiders.
Seems the repair might take a couple days. How's it looking inside?
There's a lot of supplies there. Looks like someone left them for us.
Nah, seems too much of a convenience. Better keep your eyes open. But speaking of supplies, we don't have much, but we keep everything useful inside this crate. You feel free to look through and pick up what you need. Listen, I know that finding the resistance is your #1 priority, but if you stumble upon a set of tools while you're out there, please bring them to me, okay? I must have lost mine during the escape. Good luck out there.
Alright, so we got... medium caliber. So does... Okay. So the Uzi and the 1911 both use small caliber. There's also a couple of pipe bombs. I don't think there's really anything I need. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll be fine. Yeah. How much metal scraps do I have? I have 2. How much money do I got? I got 420? Is that how much money I got? 420? Yes. Grab that and I'll... You know, fuck it. Yeah, might as well craft some ammo. Really? What do I need for that? Oh, I need energy cells for... Why do I need energy cells for medium caliber ammo? What the fuck? How does that make any sense? Hold on. There. Oh, I need small caliber. That's what I needed. Oh my god. Why was I being worried? Oh, brain fart moment. This I need. Ah, okay, that's nice. Crafts, a stack of 20, which, you know, I kind of need more than that, so. So we're heading off to... Okay, well, looks like we're heading to the warehouse district for all of our stuff, so. With the Pacific Division destroyed, nothing stands in the way of the Annihilation Line. It caught up with me in Pasadena, but I managed to escape with only a handful of survivors. According to Colin, Baron's division used to have their outposts near the warehouse district. If I want to find the Resistance, that's where I should head next. Thank you for letting me know how the weapon wheel works.
This is Rivers, over.
Yeah, I see ya. I found myself a lookout spot. No sign of any tin cans so far. A couple of crawlers, but nothing you can't handle.
Alright. We got our side objectives here for Not a Toy and Tools for Ryan. And depending on how things go, we might be able to get those done at the same time. Which would be preferred? Yep.
Alright, I see 2 Resistance outposts. You go about your business while I stay here and enjoy the view. And please don't do anything stupid. Oh yeah, out.
Man, why do you gotta be an ass? Damn, he just said don't do anything stupid, and I almost just walked right into the line of sight of those drones. Oh, well.
Aim at its red eye. You'll see it. It glows like a fucking bacon.
Don't you think I know that?
The way you're shooting, I thought you'd need all the advice you could get.
Tell you what, though, this music is really fucking good. Yeah, I knew that was a spider bot I heard. Giant spider. Lockpicking skills. You're not even gonna give me the chance to attempt it? Nice. Alright, where is the thing that I need for this side quest?
Dog?
Upper? Welcome to Big Jeff's, the home of the Big Bun Burger. Gratuity. No thanks, you smell like an ashtray. Damn. Oh, is the dog the...
It's coming from there.
Aww.
Here, boy. I know a kid that'd take care of you. Come on.
Where'd I put the dog?
Fuckhead, your radio's on. Or was I supposed to hear that? Fucking creep.
So I'm gonna assume the dog is in my backpack or something. Although the idea of just trotting around to get to resistance bases with a German Shepherd puppy in my backpack is kind of hilarious. All right, I head up to this one first, because then the other one is like all the way up here. That didn't sound good. So, oh, energy cells, cool. Well, you know what? Might as well just go ahead and get this drone taken out too.
Look at that. It kinda looks like you.
Alright, let's...
Shame you're not staying with us much longer. We'd be great friends. You bring out the best insults in me.
Crafting table, let's see, what do we got? On 5, I can craft a couple. I don't need any shotgun shells. I really can't use any shotgun shells. Small arms is what I need. Save.
I can see a crack in that warehouse wall from here. Use explosives to get yourself inside. Or find some other way, I don't care.
Well, that's kind of cool. It kind of like an in-world thing of like, hey, if you come across a robot, shoot it in the big fuck me light. Nice, more ammo, love it.
Self-division has definitely been here.
Locked from the other side. Oh.
What do we have here?
Creepy little dolls. Some douchebag came up with the bright idea to use mannequins for target practice. It's fucked up if you ask me. I just don't like the idea of shooting something with a face. Plus, they creep me the fuck out. Me and Joker were keeping watch yesterday. It was so dark we couldn't even tell the difference between one of the mannequins or a Terminator. They looked too much like humans. I'm always on guard around these fuckers. Joker said, now you know how me and guys feel. You gingers are blurring the line between man and machine. You have no soul and you're rusty all over. What a fucking comedian. God damn. Also, you don't like anything with a face, buddy. Literally all the main T-800s have a face. What are you talking about?
An attack order signed by Commander Baron, and it's only from a couple of days ago. Are you there?
Yeah? Did you find anyone?
Not yet. I'm going to the second spot. Maybe they're there.
Whatever.
Ugh. I'm gonna take care of this other robot. I want to know how to get into that juicy room right there. I think I know a way. Yeah, because there surely has to be another way on that side over there, so... I could probably actually open up the door. Because there was a door. Nope, hold on, other way. Don't mind if I do. God damn it, come on. How many things do I have to lockpick in order for it to go from, oh, you can now do incredibly easy locks to just easy? Oh. Oh, I could do a nice little slide. Nice. We're gonna go around the side here. Oh, looks like a tobacco factory or warehouse. Now. Oh shit. That was not ideal. I do kind of want to do that one. You know what? Hold on. No, this is gonna bother the crap out of me. Because now it's obvious that there isn't another way on that side of the building. Looters will be shot. Oh, there's an air vent. Okay, I see. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's what I like.
fucking good reason you're going exactly the opposite of where you're supposed to be?
Ryan asked me to look for something.
Oh, I have a lot of fucking ammo for this. I'll be fine.
got what you were looking for?
I did.
Oh, good. Now get on with your mission. We don't have all day. That plasma storage ain't a promising sign. Don't you guys usually destroy them on site?
Bro, come on. I was about to say, literally a sliver of health. Hey, Consume Waffles. Hey, hello there. Well, thank you for the raid with the party of 2. Hello everyone, I'm Beowulf the Bounty Hunter. Beowulf is my name and Bounty Hunting is my game. I hunt on the badlands of the Badlands, then I head back to my bunker hideout. And tonight, we are starting a brand new playthrough with Terminator Resistance. My first time playing, so no spoilers, please. How's it going, Kasume? How was your stream? And also, what were you playing? Let me give you that shout out. Nope, that's a raid, not a shout out. Go. So for my followers at home, go follow Kusume. Like more TCG Simulator? Hell yeah. But welcome on in, Raiders. Hope your night is going really well. Departing gifts. There's a shotgun in the trunk of that police car in front of the building. I left it there for you. Take it and learn how to use it. The Annihilation line's coming, so more and more Terminators will start to show up. The shotgun won't kill them, but you'll at least be able to knock them down and escape. Oh, and make sure to reload after every shot. That's the thing with shotguns. One more thing. I swiped the gun from the Resistance. Saved me the speech. Those assholes keep all the guns to themselves, but we need to protect ourselves too. Saviors of humanity, my ass. Alright, so apparently there's a police car with a shotgun in the back? Of course. How do I... Okay, hold on. How do I look at my lock... Oh, skills. There we go. Jesus. Activate. Gain 10% more experience. Damage decreased by 10%. Adds additional Rowan backpack. More damage using standard weapons. Ooh. I do like damage. Where are my skill points? Okay, I got one more skill point. Already I got a rain dash eat some foods. Yeah, get the foods. Get the good foods. Thank you once again for the raid. What's this one? Craft level 1 items. We're also gonna do toughness. Okay, so now I could probably head to the areas I couldn't lock earlier because of my skill being too low. Yeah! Love that. where is this other lock at? Is it this upstairs? I can't remember if this was upstairs or down here. Yeah, it was upstairs. Like a good resource in the toilet. Damn, another shotgun that I can't use. I mean, honestly, I don't really need another M16? Oh, yeah, no, I should probably get to finding another crafting table soon and using that. Motherfucker. There we go. Oh God. Okay, that skeleton in the corner there kind of freaked me out a bit. Hey there, buddy. How you feeling? Nah, I think you'll be fine. You guys think you'll be fine? I think you'll be fine. So I got 6. Oh my... It's really the medium ammo I'm not, like... No, I'm actually... No, that's not medium. Yeah, small caliber I'm kind of running low on. Shotguns I'm not entirely worried about using up too much of. Could definitely use a couple more medkits. I think that's gonna be my priority. Then... Craft 4. Never mind, I'll craft one more lockpick, make a nice even 10. Alright.
Alive.
Just check.
Oh, again, more ammo. Love it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of being reminded of the soccer games playing this. Probably because I literally just finished playing those games, like, at the beginning of the year. But also just, you know, with the announcement of the remasters. LA Pulse, Friday, August 29th, 1997. World News, when a spokesman for Russia's Ministry of Atomic Energy was asked about the origin of the seismic event that took place at a Russian nuclear test site 2 weeks ago, he responded by saying, "I don't know what seismic activity they are talking about. Russia has voluntarily discontinued any nuclear testing and has stuck to this decision." Oh. Take a big drink there. Damn, I actually got really lucky on that throw.
So much for staying low-key. Fuck it.
Buddy, you're the one who suggested blowing up the fucking things to begin with. Don't get mad at me. Ow! You know what? Hey, that's my fault, honestly. Oh no, how long back did it send me? Not too far back, but I would have preferred if it didn't do that at all. That would have been nice.
You alive or dead in there?
Alive.
Just checking.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That writing sound effects kind of I kind of invoked some nostalgia because Soul Calibur 3, right? Soul Calibur 3 has a has like a conquest mode, has like a strategy conquest mode thingamajig on it. And it literally uses that same exact like writing sound effect in that mode. That's what that's reminding me of. We're gonna wait for that.
So much for staying low-key. Fuck it.
Alright, so that turret is still in operation. Again, buddy, you're the one who suggested it. Fucking idiot. Part of me does kind of want to rock the shotgun a little bit. Oof.
Fuckhead, I saw some movement in the factory.
Resistance?
Nah, it looked like a scavenger. We aren't too far from our new hideout. Maybe it's the guy who lives there. You know what? I think I'll introduce myself. The least I can do for leaving us all those resources? Shit. I might even give him a thank you card. Keep looking.
You know, part of me feels like that isn't a good idea. Did I go around? No. Getting close to another level up, I like that. Come on. Lock from the other side. Is there a vent? Or a hole? There's a hole. Is that all there was in here? Okay. I'm gonna check up here again. I want to see if there's like anything else that I might have missed. Ah! Some crafting materials. Ooh. All right, what are these Skynet chips I'm finding? Also, damn, that's a really good armored vehicle. If you know, if it wasn't for this, if it wasn't for whatever the hell this is, I probably wouldn't mind driving this. Well, let me skills archives. Yeah.
No guards. Not a good sign.
Yeah, this ain't looking pretty.
Map. Let's see.
Hold on, let me oh, hold your horses. Nice.
Looks like they were keeping an eye on an old university hospital not far from here. They must have moved on to that hospital. All right, I've got everything. What's the status on that factory? Colin? Can you hear me? Colin?
Uh-oh.
Shit.
That's not good. Let me look at ammo. Ah, level up. I need to be level 6 for that. Fast learner. Arg. Do I want to go for backpack or do I want to go fast learner and get more? Let's get fast learner. Because I know the moment I get the moment I level up again, I'm immediately going for the fuck was it? I'm going for lockpicking on my next skill point. Yep, there we go. Craft a couple of medkits. Let's go search for Colin. See what the hell happened to him. Bro, what? Oh, come on. Please tell me I can drive the dune buggy. I would love that. Wasn't there? Yeah, there's a spider dude over here. Uh-oh. Nice job, me. Couldn't have gone any worse. Oh. Ooh, I'm gonna get spotted. Yep. Don't spot me. Locked from the other side. Damn. We are at about time though, and we are in a safe house, so which I assume is on the second floor of this building. Skill book. Oh, cool. Hell yeah, dude. Love that. Very much love that. We're gonna grab the backpack upgrade. I feel like that's too good to pass up on, honestly. Okay, where is... Ah, up here. Alright, so there's the computer. Bird of prey. They came by again. Ever since Skynet arrived in Pasadena, everyone's gotten more violent, desperate, and hungry. I don't know how long I'll be able to protect my babies, but I'll fight to the death if I have to. Well, we know what happened to that person. Yeah, let's go and craft some ammo. Alright. Now we're gonna save it, and we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna have to look up how long this game is, because I don't think it's that long. But given that we're kind of going into like a survival, like a free roam, like survival crafting territory, I'm a little bit, worried that might be a little bit longer than I intended. But either way, I'm still gonna have a fun time because I'm already enjoying this. So yeah, I think that's a really good sign. But next part, we're gonna figure out what the hell happened to Colin, while, you know, killing a bunch of robots on the way, even though, you know, Marker's right there. But, you know, it's a nice little cliffhanger, nice little cliffhanger to leave off on. I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to raid for the night. And as I do that, just remember, everyone, if you guys enjoyed what you have seen, and you haven't already, don't forget to follow me here on Twitch, turn on notifications for whenever I go live. There are links below to follow Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads, so you get any and all stream updates and announcements that I may have. There's also one link to my YouTube channel, like it's got to, because that's where I post the VODs for the Amount Blade Monday series, as well as the main playthroughs to do for the channel, as well as WPW Saturday Night Showdown, news from the bunker, and shorts whenever I get shorts. Thank you once again to Kasume for the raid. Thank you to those who stuck around from the raid. And speaking of raids, you know, I got Add-on right now. He's currently playing Metal Gear Solid 3, so we're gonna go ahead and send the raid over to him. Yeah. And raid message, as always, is the bounty hunter has arrived. Make sure to go let him know who has arrived on his doorstep, and I will, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a terrific Thursday night, evening, morning, whatever the case may be, and I will see you guys, tomorrow? I don't know. I think Warhammer, I don't think we're doing Warhammer this week. I think we're holding off until next week for that. So if anything, I'll probably either play more of this, or think of something else. I don't know. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.